What's poppin', dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to some more chess. What do you call a non-binary dude? That's the question for the day. This is the greatest intro. Hit him with the queen's pawn. Hit him with the knight movement. They do be thinking, though. I'm gonna put my bishop where you put your bishop. Only the greatest of plays on this channel. Can I put my knight there? Nah, that's kinda dumb. Let's just get the pin off. They'll probably get their own pin off, and then we'll both castle. Or I'll take the horsey if they try to force me back. Why are they thinking so hard? Okay, you're attacking my bishop because you want to get the queen out. What about something unnatural? Bet you weren't expecting that one. Where do I want my bishop? I think I still want that pin, actually. I don't think they're threatening anything with that knight. Because even if it goes over here, I could just go there. Could go here, I guess, trying for a break-in. Actually, knight to g4 would be interesting. Takes up the trade, though. I could prevent that move with pawn up. I don't know. Everything's kind of awkward right now. Kind of want a castle on the other side. So yeah, let's just try to capture this bishop. Okay, they're going for the weak pawn. Could move the knight over there. That seems kind of dumb. Let's just move the rook. That's nice and easy. We can focus on pushing right side somewhere. They might castle here, which wouldn't do too much. I could also push the horsey up trying for this. Okay, if I leave my king in the middle, I don't actually know which one it's better to take with. I think this one, because I want to keep attacking that bishop. They're probably going to try to engage with like the knight or something. We should be fine. I would just castle short. The important thing to remember there is that nothing's being threatened. Alright, now they're trying to put pressure on that pawn. I think I just go through with my earlier plan. Oh, they can move bishop there, though. Well, it's fine. They could also maybe take this pawn. I don't know how good that is. Let's see. I think something like this would be really good here. Threatening the pawn and the bishop. And after they take my knight back, they'll have doubled pawns. Alright, threatening my rook. And I think I can just castle short here. It's awkward, but it does work. I could also do this. Oh, that's extra fancy. I could have also taken with the horsey. I had a lot of options there. There's a chance they don't see that queen protects it. After that, they could get the queen wedged in here, which might be a problem. Queen plus knight. I can't castle. It's a trade-off. I'm assuming the bishop will back up, though. It's definitely takeable, though. They could also try making a battery here. Alright, they decided to lose the bishop. Now, how do I want to attack? Let's see. Where would this knight like to go? It has a few spots that are good. I don't want to move the queen anywhere where it stops defending that pawn. I'm thinking... Oh wait, I can't castle queenside because I moved the rook. Yeah, let's just castle. Then we lose defense on this pawn. I could push? Yeah, pushing this is fine actually, because this pawn is still defended. Just keep pushing. Alright, after it takes, queen gets a little bit of an in. If I don't take, I can't retake with the queen. I could try doing some danger levels right here. Buying me a little bit of time and reinforcing the attack on this pawn as well. Queen can just move to like here or something. I have to move the knight back to protect the king now, or else I lose the knight. Oh, and then two pawns are hanging. Oh, that's a catastrophe. Yeah. I just had to notice that the knight was hanging there, so I didn't lose it. The really clever trick would be takes, and then after I take back, they go in here when the side is all weak, because the queen's overextended. I don't know if I have any better moves. Oh, huh, they just went back. That's interesting. They must really want that to go through then. don't think I can push there because they can just keep pushing and they win a pawn. So I think I have to take here, actually. And now I resume the attack. Do they have any checks? They have that check. I can just defend with queen. Actually, this pawn is undefended. I think I just have to focus on pawn protections for now, and the knight can only go like here if they want to stay in. I will accept this trade. We both haven't castled yet as well. They could try something really fancy like knight to here. I think I would just take. Yeah, they don't really have any great check forks things. Queen here, rook here, that's something, I guess. Alright, they accepted the trade. Would I rather take with king or knight? I don't know, I think knight actually. Just a little bit of extra protection there. How do I protect that pawn? I don't think I can. How do I attack in this position? Maybe a move like this. Trying to open up the D file. Yeah, they're cool with that. I don't think they have any way of defense, because this rook is trapped behind the pawn. Well, 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 if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Oh, and then they can push again. That's interesting. I think I just castle to defend. Ooh, what is this now? Castle. Trying to figure out if there's any good way to flip my knight around. Not really seeing much. Let's just force this rook out. It can go to the left, I guess. Oh, actually, I totally missed that they have a rook over here, which is kind of a travesty. We can double up. That attacks this pawn and this pawn by X-ray. To look out for checks. If the horsey can get over there and then over there, that's a fork. Let's just push way up. I was really hoping they would try to en passant. That would have been great. I would accept this trade because I would win an extra pawn. Alright, they're trying for some sort of fork or something. I think I just go after the pawn. That sort of paralyzes this rook. Alright, they attack my horsey. can do a check here. Do I have any follow-up here? Okay, really important. Don't go here, because then knight can take this pawn. Go here instead. Because then it's not a pin. Look, I saw rook a4. I just didn't like it. You are not a psychic. Oh no! Alright, well played, I suppose. Yeah, there's not really a follow-up to that. But that was a good check. I mean... Alright, I just can't go anywhere I can get checked by the horsey. This is a very even game. I think I just upped the pressure here. Do they have any moves? They could do that to try to divide my attention. I think I just instantly take. Simplify, simplify. Figaro, Figaro. Maybe try to get my rook down a bit more. Down to like here. Protecting this pawn that's kind of abandoned. And then once I move the pawn, I can go slide in under it. It might be time to get my king in here. And because of where they put their rook, they don't have any checks. Oh, that's a good trade. I'll give you that. If I go there, they have takes. Just gonna threaten your own pawn here. If I go there, they go there. I think I just take. Important to remember, this is also a check. They can push this pawn now, or push the king, or just take. Okay, I can't take because I have to defend the pawn. What if I do just take? I get 2 pawns out of it. And then it's a draw, I think. Pretty sure it's still a draw. Okay, nice. Shit, they might have this actually. Damn, dude. This is a close one, though. Fuck, it's 8 a.m. Why did I laugh so loud? I'll give them the salty run back. I am a kind fellow. What is this now? They're trying something cheesy here. They can't defend this with the knight now. Their pawn. They have to use the queen or something. I guess they can attack mine too. That's fine. I'm trying for the Trouncler, the Traxler, the Camp Counselor. Doesn't takes protect me from knight there? Look at this position, man. Alright, which knight will you take? Oh, well, if I take the bishop, you can take both knights. Do I have anything better? I could try defending with the queen. That seems awkward, though. It just might work. I could also defend with this. Nah, queen is simple. Just be simple. And interestingly, this is actually a move. Attacks the queen and defends the horsey. Queen can go here. Nice, they accepted it. Look at what both horses see. That's right, the pawn. No, not that one. This one. How will you get rid of my horsey? Pawn up. If they take here, I'm retiring from chess. This move is just dumb, right? Because they take. I can maybe try a break. Where does this want to go here? Let's go for it. Wait, no, that plane is dumb, because after the knight moves, my bishop is defenseless. Alright, I think takes is the move. I don't have any checks. I could just let the situation hang, honestly. Oh, they could take rook for 2 knights. Yeah, I think we have to take. Simplest solution being the best one. Once more. And now we castle, that way this isn't a threat. Also could have taken this pawn. A lot of good moves in this situation. Interesting. I think this is a fork. Wait, I'm dumb. They can just develop their bishop. I can take, though. They might just be too afraid of the rook to see that. Okay, computer, what do you think of that game? It wasn't a stalemate this time. Oh, that's a big inaccuracy. Because the queen doesn't defend if you push the thing. Whoa, you can draw arrows. With right click, that's neat. Wonder when they added that. Alright, bishop out, they do not like, they're going for the anti-Traxler thingy. This move they also do not like. That's a blunder. I wonder if they think there's some way to get mate out of this. Ah, computer, why do you like giving up the knight? Maybe because they were worried pawn up, which would be a fork. I guess that could have happened, yeah. Your worries are founded, computer. But obviously they took the trade, and they pushed this pawn for some reason. They never used that bishop. And then they like sacrificing the pawn, which I considered. It's so weird that I considered that. But instead I do that. And I knew that was a possibility, but I thought they'd be too worried about the knight chain. Which is one of those human psychology things. Oh, they like castles there. They don't like knights there. They don't like that trade very much. And then after I take the bishop, they just... That's considered 6 points. Losing 6 points from that. Maybe because the knight is in such a dominant spot. Alright, bishop c5 was played. I still don't get why this is good. What happens if they take? Oh my god. I have this move, and if they go here, I can do something like this, maybe? I don't think I can get mate out of it, but it's certainly a bad spot for the opponent. Castled was played, find the better move here. Let's see. I would probably just do something like this. They don't like it. Wait, now the arrow is different. What? It said castles was wrong. I'm so confused. Alright, knight d2 is played. Find a better solution. Force out the bishop. That one's pretty no-brain. But, yeah, they were very worried about this, and they didn't want to make the trade. In any case, good couple games from Guardies. I'll drop a follow. Alright, let's go for another one. See how this goes. Wow, this guy knows they're opening. Are they going for the thingy? They want me to go here and then they go there. I'll just play it simple. Copycat. So, what's the trick here? Why can't I take... I just calculated like a billion things, but queen here trying to get in there is kind of slow. IMO. I kind of want to go for a cheesy mate. Let's see if they let me. Oh, they didn't. That's a shame. Yeah, castles is the good move there. I should probably get my queen completely undeveloped. Where do I go? Could I maybe go hip hop, skip into the shop? Probably bishop first, and then queen. Da 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 da. Fully pushing that seems kind of dumb. I kind of just want to undevelop. That's such a clunky move. I don't know. What about like queen here? I think I just undevelop. The easiest solution, you know, being the best. Can't move this bishop out yet. Trying to line up the bishop into there, I think. Just try to get castled nice and easy. Remember, I'm up material, I just have less development because I went for the cheesy mate. But sometimes you gotta. Like my main man always says. Do I want to be super aggressive here? I think I do. Get rid of this pawn. Just get rid of it. This pawn is defended. They can try lining up their piece, I can line up mine. I also have this bishop check for the future, potentially. They have something like knight to here, which would be very strong. A lot of stuff going on. Alright, immediately kicking out the queen. Where do I want the queen to go? Well, this knight sort of lost a spot. I don't really want to trap it behind this piece. Let's see. Here, here, here. That's not guaranteed though. After here and takes, I get the bishop, but the rook can move. So I think just play this defensively. Seems fine. Alright, they're continuing the attack. Where do I want to go? I think I want to keep my eye on this bishop so it can't get taken. It seems like the safest plan. Protect your pieces, you know? Very important. I can try to set up a trade as well. Right now they only have the one check, and it's not very worrying. I guess they can make it worrying. Alright, so if I go here and they go here, setting up for mate... Well, it isn't mate. Oh, it's mate over here. Something easy like that feels like a trap. Go there, it goes down. This is a very messy situation. I think I just prevent the knight from coming in. Because the knight is like the lock to the mate that they want. And a move like that makes it very difficult for the knight to enter. And this bishop is still protected. Do I want to open this? And how do I want to open this? I think I want to open with the knight first. Trying to put you in the worst mood, Alright, there's no useful checks for them here. Do I want to take with the pawn or the queen? I think the queen. Yeah, the queen, and I could try to line up like the bishop here. Figure out if I can trap it somehow. Yeah, something like this. Takes, takes. This, takes, takes. Just sort of a good way to develop this piece and trade off the queens. And then we have a very even looking game. And the rook is hanging at the end of it if they take the rook first. Or queen first, I mean. Now they're very simply going after the pawns. I can try to trade off the rook here like that. They defend against. Now the rook has to move up somewhere, I think. Or they could simply back it up, but this trade is good for me. I'm trying to pin you in the worst mood, They really want to double up, but I just keep getting in their way, which is fun. Let's do the trade. There we go. I like what you got. They can't take because then I take. If they double up, I get to take the pawn. Alright, they resigned. I only got 2 points from that. That's interesting. I guess after my lose streak, they're like, you gotta stay below 1400 for a while. Alright, Stockfish, how was the game? Was it bad? Probably. I had fun though. Interesting start where I ended up picking up the early knight and then just trying to simplify for the rest of the game. Alright, so that's all pretty standard. Knight here, they don't like. I think they just read about the fried liver. The Traxler is the counterattack against the fried liver, but because I didn't develop this knight, so basically like the plan is, let me go back. You do something like this, and then they take out their bishop, and then you go here, and then they attack your queen, and then you basically do the same. If you want to sacrifice your knight in exchange for them not being able to castle, you can do that there. Or you can just get back out in the same way. Yeah, something like that. You can also just castle here. The knight is in danger, so they prioritize that. Oh, I'm in check. Okay, don't castle there. Anyways, let's go back to the real game. So they went for that. Look at how far the bar drops. Oh, the pawn was free. But yeah, I went for the cheesy mate. Pawn's free, they can't really defend anything. Yeah, that would have been a great advantage to get. I don't know if it's 4 points of advantage, though. I guess you can try to transition into the cheesy mate right there. Because after this, how do they defend it? Like this, maybe? That's ugly. Alright, back to the real game. A bunch of standard stuff, normal trading. They really like this move, wow. 0.5. What do they think of this move? So minus 0.2 for this very defensive move. What they don't really like. A bunch of trading later. Queen is up here. I don't like having an isolated pawn, which is why I took with the queen instead. Very standard trade. Simple attack, simple defense. Wow, F3. They really like that. I just attack the knight. I mean rook for a while, and then after trades they give up, I think. Yeah, they give up here. I'm up a piece, and I'm also up a couple pawns, I think. But yeah, and the king is pretty boxed in. Like, if they go there, it's a fork. Well, actually, they can't go there. If they go, like, here, I could try a fork or something. But yeah, very boxed in type of game. Oh my gosh, look at this, only one blunder. Oh wait, that's the other guy. Only one inaccuracy from me. No significant mistakes. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. Right, knight g5 was played. Find a better move. Yeah, either pawn up or castles. Wow, that's interesting. So where is this? Right there, that was weird. They went way down. Downward spiral. Alright, we'll do one more for this episode. We're replacing that win streak with a stalemate / win streak. I mean, that lose streak is being replaced with a win streak. You know what I mean. It is what it is. Don't you fried liver me, boy. The 2 knights. It has been foretold. How bad is takes? Takes. I'm trying to think. Pawn up, takes. I can take back with knight. That's kind of ugly. Takes, queens on the board. They're both not that great. Let's just take. I'm thinking too much for the early game. Can't put my bishop anywhere, really. I like what you got. Trying to get this queen out. Interesting. I would have thought they would have gone for the check there. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Can I force you out? They have knight here, I guess. I have a pin, actually. Yeah, this pawn is staying defended. Oh, this is such an ugly start. Really do not know what to do here. Can't push the pawn because then that pawn comes in. I kind of want to move the queen out of the way. I got this battery on the diagonal. Let's just pin the horsey to the king. I don't want to be too hasty about anything. They have some tactics, like bishop here and then move the knight. But I think I would see that coming. This queen is getting a workout. They might have some tactics, I don't know. If they were to deliver a check, it would be kind of difficult. Oh, they have that. And if I take... it does get kind of ugly. What piece did that take? I think it was just a pawn. I don't think it was anything dangerous. The problem is after I take, they take with check, which is kind of ugly. I can maybe try for a trade first. Actually, I think going here would have been better. I might try for something uber fancy like knight to b5. Or just something easy like rook to d1 there. Don't think this works, but this does. There's a lot of options. This actually is an interesting one, pinning the knight to the rook. How do I get rid of arrows? Oh, there we go. Alright, danger is still there of taking. That space is super defended. What about takes? And they can't take the pawn because queen. That seems too far-fetched. What about takes? There's no way that'll work out like that, but I have to try. They can move this rook at any time also. Alright, if I go there, their queen's hanging. If they take the queen, I have a fork. Oh, that's a check. Unlucky. And now they get the pawn. After all that time. Oh wait, no, I'm defending it. I'm an idiot. these haters. See you later. All that I could do, but you don't even feel me though. I know you got that power. That power. Oh, oh, oh. This is not a very hard move. No, I can't take the pawn. So takes. Do I have enough time to shuffle? What will they do? Just like pawn here? They don't have any checks still. Let's just try it. Wow, they really are getting every piece in there. This is an Avengers level threat. Could also just boing boing, boing boing, boing. Oh wait, no, because then I'm covering. And then there's a final boing. That's a spicy meatball. Remember, if they take the bishop, I can take back with check. Maybe that. This is kind of a mess. Whew. Okay. Good problem solving. Oh, I have to move this first. Let's try this, I think. We should still come out on top, even though they get a check in. Actually, it might be mate. After takes, and then I have to move the king up. These arrows are too confusing. It's a hard position. Actually, I'd say take with queen first, and that would be check, but no, the situation's still the same. They just have to take with bishop first, yeah. And then take with check, and then they can take the pawn with check. And it's all a mess. Although I do have some tactics still with moving the rook. I gotta say, that was a satisfying win. I wish they played it out, though. They forgot about their own pin. They had to take with the rook first. I don't know why they took with the queen. Maybe they were afraid. They thought it was hanging somehow. But yeah, the queen wasn't hanging there. If you take with check, it's... Let's look at what happens if they take with check. I assume they would do something like this, and then something like this. And then, probably get their king to safety if they're smart. But they could also just do this. And win the queen easy. They were way winning there. I wonder what the computer thinks of that endgame. But I used the tactics I had, and everyone makes mistakes sometimes. So don't take it too hard. Nick, if you're watching, that was a really good game. Alright, let's see. Oh, they like going for the pin immediately instead of taking back. That's an interesting idea, I guess. You go for the pin and then you try to take this pawn, I guess. C5 they hate. Maybe there's some tactics with queen here sacrifice. I kind of doubt it though. Yeah, a lot of queen movement, which I thought would give me some momentum, but oh, that's just a big ol' mistake. They don't like putting my king in danger. Yeah, they like offering the trade over there. They like taking. What does this move do? I mean, I could see bishop here threatening mate, but what does that do? It pins this pawn, so they can't attack my queen? I think they like this because takes and then check and then you take the queen. Why do they like defending here? Oh, because bishop check. Yeah, use the farther away rook because that one has a job. That was hanging. Oh, that was hanging. Isn't it defended by the rook? I'm so confused. Why is takes good here? Because you get to go up here, I guess? Maybe there's some tactic like this where you try to trade off. It's interesting, I guess. I don't know. Computer has some decent ideas sometimes. Certainly a more refined endgame. Oh yeah, c7 they hate. So that would get me onto the pin, I guess. But then they take back, and they like taking here? That is interesting, I guess. Checkmate is now unavoidable. They like going here. Stockfish, what do you have against a free queen? I guess because this rook is hanging. I would much rather be down a rook and up a queen than rook queen versus rook queen. As strange as that might sound. Just goes to show you, a couple of mistakes will destroy you. Danger levels? They like it. They love it. Okay. Queen c7 was played. They like attacking here with check. Couldn't you have done the same thing with the bishop? They like taking early here. Oh wait, no they don't. Taking like this? Why can't they take with rook? What? Queen is worth more than rook. Maybe they're afraid of the back rank? What? I don't know what you're talking about, computer. You shouldn't do that. Alright, and then here I think they just like taking. Or taking with this first. Because then when you take back it's with check, I guess. They don't like rook c7. They like maybe something like this. Or this, I guess. Yeah. This is better because if they potentially take, you can take back. And the bishop is hanging and you can do a check. Yeah, it's a great position either way. Let's look at white mistakes. They probably like a queen trade here. Or something like this to back up the queen. You have a few options. I do like this move a lot. I can see why the computer wouldn't though. Something like this seems good. They don't like takes. Maybe just infiltrate? The queen isn't defended where she is. So I can't move any piece besides the queen unless it's to protect the queen. I could see maybe wanting to stay on this diagonal. Stay protecting. Oh, they have to protect the bishop. Oh, because you take with check. Okay, I guess I get it. Pushing the queen out isn't good. I'd rather just trade, I guess. Or go for something like this maybe. Something like that doesn't work because you get mated. Well, just takes. Just takes seems fine. And then you get your queen out of danger with something like this. Delivering checks are always good, right? It doesn't work because it's undefended. This doesn't work because it's undefended. Big brain bishop sacrifice. Takes with check. You can maybe pick up an extra pawn if they don't go left. I don't know, I feel like pawn up here is a good move. What do you think, Stockfish? Didn't I literally do that? Like, I remember doing that. Alright, queen e2 defense was played. It probably likes the uber aggressive, although it gets responded with the same level of aggression. I want to do something where like I pin the two pieces. I really do like this move because after takes, you take back with the pawn and you can start going down the board. I was gonna say queen moves are hard, but yeah, trading the queens there would be good. It'd be very good. I think something like this and then take the bishop. Rook e1 was played. This seems like a very solid move. Yeah. Okay, that one I got. Good episode. I feel like I learned a lot, which is always good in something like this. Isn't that just so beautiful? Even if it's inaccurate to take the queen. It's interesting. Interesting match. That's what I always hope for. As long as the match is interesting, I'll be happy. Don't have to win. I can even make mistakes. I wonder what portion of my moves were mistakes. That was a 25 move game. And I think it said that 13 of those, so that's like half. Ouchies. I love this because it's like, ooh! Castling. Who could ever castle? I see you creeping up numbers. You're not slick. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. I'll see you on the next episode of Chess. Thanks for watching.